Hello my friends, welcome to day 6 of December daily. For day 6 I'm going to try something a little bit different, and I wanted to try to do it live. Hopefully this will go smoothly, so this video isn't too long, and hopefully I don't have to redo this because I totally mess it up. So what I'm thinking of doing, it is December 6th today as I'm recording this right now, and it's only noon. So I already have these two pictures, and I know I'm going to want to put them in my December daily. This is just my car. I put the little reindeer antlers and the little nose, the Rudolph nose, on my car. So I wanted to put that in there. And then our elf on the shelf, of course, who was sitting in our living room armoire. So I wanted to put that in there as well because I'm putting my elf every day. So what I'm going to do is this page, since it's going to be facing this way, and I'm going to be using my fuse tool, I'm going to have it on this side. So then whatever else happens today, which I'm sure we'll do something today because I'm off from work and the kids are here, so we'll do something, and then I'll just put it on the other side behind the previous day. So this is what I'm going to do. I have these little vellum words and things from Project Life. These are the little packs. They're 2 by 2, and I'm going to show you really quickly what they are. They're not Project Life, I'm sorry. They are by, They are by We Are Memory Keepers, and they're just little silver and metallic vellum cards. And it does bring, this is a really cute little package. I got this at Tuesday morning. It does bring some bigger ones. So these are what, like 3 by 3? Or no, not 3 by 3, 4 by 4. So there's these, which are really cute as well. But in this case, I'm using these really small ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them just as they are, and then I want to try a technique that I saw in one of the Facebook groups. I don't know if it was the Ali Edwards December Daily group or the December Daily Anything Goes group. I know someone posted it, and I wish I would have written down their name, but they did post it. And so this is not my idea, this is someone else's idea, but it's really, really cute. So you're going to see what I mean. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to try to do this pretty quickly because I don't want you guys to sit here all day with me. So I'm going to put this mat behind because this mat is just better. I don't want to do my fuse tool on this. And then I always use paper behind it because I think it just makes it work better. So what I'm going to do, I've kind of figured out that I want to lay things like this. So this is the way I want everything to lay. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down because I know that's going to stay like that. I'm just going to adhere my number. And these are the Studio Calico numbers. I absolutely love them. And I've decided, like I've said before, I'm not going to paint them or alter them in any way. I might change my mind halfway through and then go back and alter all of them, but we'll see. That's how I roll. So I'm just going to take a little bit of tape with my ATG gun, and then I'm going to place it on the center of that one. And this little set brings other ones, like there's these striped ones, but they're more like a copper color, and then the ampersand and the hello. So it brings a bunch of them. So okay, so that's ready to go. All right, so let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and put this inside. Okay, there we go. Put this inside my little page protector. And I am using the 6x6 page protectors because I am using a 6x6 American Crafts album. So I'm going to just kind of make sure that's all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's all the way in there. Okay. And then I'm going to use the other one that I was going to have on the other edge, which is going to be the Today. And I'm putting both of them in just because I'm going to use my fuse tool. You're going to see what I'm going to do. But I'm going to use my fuse tool to go, I'm not going to go all the way across, but I am going to go over both of these. So there we go. That looks good. And you just want to make sure that they are way in there where you want them to be so that you don't mess up. Alright, so they're in there, so I'm going to take, and I kind of like this line paper because you can kind of use it as a guide when you're using your fuse tool, so it helps you keep things straight and pretty. So, alright, so I'm going to put my little fuse tool ruler on here. There we go, and it's over that, that blue line. Okay. It just takes a minute to kind of get it where you want it. But it is over the blue line, and I can't find the blue line on this side. There we go. Okay, so that should be straight. Okay, so I had my heat tool getting hot, so it is hot. I just kind of put my hand around it like that and just feel that it is already hot. So I'm going to go ahead and fuse this. So I'm going to do it just to the end of this. So I'm going to start all the way here where my page protector begins, and I'm going to just fuse to here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just use my fuse tool there. And then I am going to turn it around because I do like to do it on both sides, because I feel that it does close a lot better when you've done it on both sides. So same thing, I just put it over it, and then I'm going to go over it with my fuse tool just to the edge right there. And I'm not holding like anything in, like sequins or anything in these pockets, so it doesn't have to be a perfect, you know, it doesn't have to close perfectly, but you have to try to get it as best as you can. So I've done one. I'm going to do my next one, and my next one, I took a picture because I kind of laid everything how I wanted it, and then I know if I don't take a picture I'll forget. So, okay, so my picture is next in here. So I'm going to put that in there. And on the other side is going to be my number. So, and then this one's going to be a little bit trickier to close because it's dimensional. So you're going to see what I'm going to do for that one. So okay, so I've got those in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use it like this. I'm going to do this. Instead of using this guide that they give you here, I'm going to go ahead and use the edge of my little ruler, so that I can kind of, you know, close this, because if I try to put my ruler over this dimensional number, it's not going to work. So I think I've got it straight. I hope I've got it straight. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just use my fuse till the end of that little pocket, and the same thing on the other side. Now I am going to do the back as well. So same thing, just going to go put my ruler there and go over it again on the back. Now you don't have to do this. I mean, you don't have to do both sides. For me, I find that it helps to seal the pockets better. If you have another way of doing it, or if you've found another trick, please let me know. I know having paper under it, I read about that, and I know it does help. So, you know, that's something that you might wanna definitely try. But yeah, but I think having the you know, just doing both sides, I think it does help. All right, so and I'm gonna put these in. Those are going in there. Now the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to seal, before I seal the top, because I'm going to have to put something in here, I'm going to go ahead and seal off the sides, so that I can have sort of this pocket in here in the middle. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with that in just a minute. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to kind of use the lines on my paper as a guide. Again, you know, the lines on your paper, or use line paper like this behind your page protector, it does help. Or you can do it on a mat, you know, if you have a mat with a grid, you know, it does help. And I'm just going to kind of push this in, because I think it kind of, let me grab my tweezers, I think it kind of moved a little bit, so I'm going to just push it in and make sure that it's nice and straight. I'm going to actually pull this one out until I get to this side. I'm just going to use my tweezers to just make sure that I have that in there. Alright, so here I go. So again, I'm lining it up, and obviously my picture is a little bit bigger than these little 2x2 squares, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm not gonna get too picky with that, you know, it's okay. So I am gonna place that over my little my line, and I'm just trying to find the line. So that should be on the line. Hopefully, we'll see. So now I am going to go all the way up and down because I do want to close off that whole edge. So I am going to go from, and I'm not going to go all the way to the top because I am going to seal the top, but I'm just going to go a little bit under it and then go all the way down. Okay, perfect. And it does kind of get stuck to your paper, so, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, just do the same thing on this side. Oop. Kind of got it at an angle there where it was kind of getting caught. Okay, there we go. So that one is done. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this one. And I hope this video isn't going on. I haven't checked how long it's been going on, but I hope it's not going on for too long. Try to keep these videos short. I know people don't really have time to watch really long videos. I know I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. I try to watch them, but I don't always have time. So, okay. So I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side because I have that dimensional number there, so I don't want to use the middle of my ruler, or that area in the ruler to use for that. So I'm just going to line it up and make sure it is straight, and that looks about good. So I'm going to go ahead and fuse, and then where's my top? My top is here, so I'm not going to go all the way to the top. All right. And then do the back. Oops. All right. So just go over the back. Another tip I have learned is if you go over it slowly, it is better and it will close better. Sometimes I just go really fast, and maybe that's why I haven't had the best luck with this, but I'm just a little impatient. Okay, so that's done. All right, I haven't closed off the top yet. Now what I'm going to do is, this is the idea that I saw from the lovely lady on one of the groups. And I'm going to take sequins and I'm going to make a candy cane sort of effect on the interior of this. So I'm going to take red, and I'm going to take my red and put it in there. And now I'm not sure how many layers I want to do, so I'm thinking maybe 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do one here. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So I'm going to do that. And I'm sorry, I didn't pre-plan this. I really didn't. This was just kind of, I said I want to do this, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm sorry, I didn't really pre-plan too much, but that's kind of how it goes. Okay, so I think I'm going to do, alright, so I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to kind of guide myself with my little, oh, it's not on to work with me. Alright, just move them down because it can't be in the way. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of use my little squares as a guide. So I'm going from the bottom of the bottom edge here, and then up to the top of this edge here. And again, I'm not using this guide because I have my sequins on there and they are dimensional. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go, and you want to make sure your sequins are kind of out of the way because you don't want to melt your sequins. Alright, I'm sorry, I got a phone call. Okay, so continuing on. All right. So same thing, just take your fuse tool, try to go slowly, don't be impatient like me. Just go from one edge to the other. And then I'm going to do the same thing the other side. All right, so that's one. Now I'm going to go in with the white. And I'm going to put in some white in there. Oops. I'm not really counting how many I'm putting in there. I don't know how many I'm putting in there. Just an amount that looks good to me, to my eyes. So that's kind of what I'm going by. And these little sequins are a little bit stubborn, so I kind of don't want to. Okay, and you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close off. Yeah, I think that's gonna be best. Yeah, I'm gonna close off this pocket, which you know what? I think I have too many in there. Let me take a couple of them out, just a few, because I think I have too many. All right, so I'm just gonna put them in there, and then I have this other piece in here which I need to take out. It's like the little insert from the sequins. I don't know if that's it, which comes in the sequins. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know how that's gonna look if I put the other one up here, because my idea was just to kind of go like this, which I guess I could still do. Or maybe go to here. Okay, no, I'm gonna do it this way, and then if anything, I will try the other sort of technique on another video, because it's only day 6 and December has 31 days, so I'm sure I can try the other technique on another one. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting my little stubborn sequins to go down. And then I'm going to do this one, and then I'll go ahead and stop the video, because like I said, I don't want this to be so long. But I'll stop it, and then I'll do the rest, and then I'll come back to you guys when I'm almost done, so you guys can kind of see me just wrapping it up. Okay, so yeah, little stubborn sequins don't want to go down. Let me grab my ruler and see if maybe, nope. They don't want to go down. Okay, there we go. I got them. I got it. Okay, so I'm going to just go here, and I'm going to use these 2 lines as my guides, and then I'm going to fuse that. Right, so just go on this side, and then do the other side. Alright, so you guys get the idea. I'm going to do that across the top here. I'll be right back, so let me just finish this out so I don't have you guys kind of sitting there watching me do the same thing over and over. I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys very quickly where I got my inspiration from. I remembered I had taken a picture of it, and this was back on November 8th, so this was a long time ago. This was like a month ago, you guys. And you can see what she did, and I wish I would have saved it with her name, but I didn't. I'm sorry. So whoever this was, you're brilliant. Thank you for the idea. So that's what she did. She just put a piece of pattern paper here, and this was one of her foundation pages, and then she did like a candy cane sort of effect on that side, and I love that, and that was what I was trying to recreate here. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys where I had gotten that inspiration from, because and I wish I would have saved it with her name, and I know if I go back and look for it, I'll probably find it, but that was a long time ago, so I don't even know how far back, you know, I mean, how many things I'd have to scroll through. But yeah, but basically I already filled my little pockets, and I like how this is turning out too. It's not the exact idea that I had, but I like how it's turning out. So, and it's either way, it's Christmassy, and it's pretty, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to go ahead and seal the top of this, and I'm just going to place it over it like that. And same thing, I am not going to use this edge because I have dimensional things in here. So, and then I'm going to use my I'm going to use the little lines on the paper again as a guide. And these stubborn little sequins, they just want to get in there and get in on my fuse tool action. And you know what? I'm going to have to do it this way because I'm not going to be able to fuse it the other way. So, okay, so I'm going to place that right above my little vellum piece, right above my picture. And hopefully, I'm trying to get it because if I fuse and it's like all the way at the edge, it's not going to close very well. So I'm just trying to get it right. So it just takes me a minute. Alright, I think I got it. And I want it to be straight too. I don't want it to be this curved line. So, alright, I think I got it. And I think I might be going over my picture here a bit, but that's okay. Nope, I got it. Alright. So that's one side, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is a really fun technique, you guys. If you guys have a fuse tool, you could even do this with a sewing machine. You don't need a fuse tool if you don't have one. So you see the back, you just kind of see, and you know what? I'm such a dummy. I should have put like pattern paper or something back here, maybe. But I can put something over the page protector. That's fine. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. Very simple, very quick, very fun little technique to do for your December daily. It's going to add some interest to your page. It's going to add fun to your December daily. And there's the finished product. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying these December daily videos. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them behind. Please leave them below in the description box, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. So thank you guys again for watching. See you guys very soon with another December daily video. Bye.